Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikita. I'm a personal mentor, advisor, psychologist, and just internet friend. Actually, do you have any motivation or you just have a sadness and do you feel that you haven't any energy for doing something or change something if you feel so exhausted? So this video for you. I'm going to tell my history and how I started from this motivation person who even can't make all tasks what I have planned for a person which even make more than I have planned. So yes, I make this video at night and I feel a motivation and I feel an inspiration because I feel because I want to go to my achieve to my goals and I want to achieve all my goals. So my secret is in a lot of experience, in a lot of troubles, in a lot of mistakes at planning, and generally at some views on this world and plans and time. And in this video, I'm going to show it for you. So listen, repeat, and make notes. Let's go. So I want to start from my teenage when just started the coronavirus and when was so popular like a topic of planning and motivation and productivity, and I was interested in it because I'm a person which keen on different areas, and for these different activities I have to have a lot of time. So I interested in them and I understand that I should change something because when I'm being older, when I'm being adult, I have to like have enough time for all my different interests and hobbies. So I started to search some information about that, and there were a lot of video about productivity, about planning your spare time, and there was I remember popular like a scheme of planning, like a bullet journal. It was a boom on American YouTube, on American Instagram, and yeah, I was obsessed about that, and was really interesting about it. So I started search some information and I find, and I'm trying to do the same. But you have to understand that one scheme of planning it is okay for one person, but for another it can be completely don't understandable, and generally you even have to have more time for planning in compare for doing something. So you just have to understand that it can be not your cup of tea. And for example, for one person, the best type of planning it is like a strict plan with a time for like 4 minutes or seconds, and that's okay. For another person, more important to have an art plan with some creativity and something like that. But come back for my story. I understand that bullet journal planning it is not for me. It is not my piece of cake. It is not my cup of tea because I understand that I have too much time for that. So then I started searching something like that, but in complete variant. So I just could buy it and have just the like notebook where was a lot of some different pictures and just completely for format for planning. And so I started to buy it a lot. Guys, for understanding that I'm not a liar, I'm going to show you that is a couple of my planners for started from I don't know like It's a few years, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 years. That's okay. So I stopped use this papers planner for, I don't know, I just haven't used it for 3 or more years, or even 4, but now I understand that it was completely right decision. So started from the smallest planner. It was a present. I don't even remember. It was like a little notes, books for little books for notes, and it was a present. And yeah, truly here's some information about me, about my days, but I think it was more like my private diary where I wrote my minds and thoughts and my some decisions. But actually here is some for school information, so it doesn't matter. Then I understand that okay, it is my way, and the next for a present for my friends, it is a real planner with a real time. And generally I can tell you that it was a great format for me. Actually, you see here is a lot of pictures. Yeah, it was some nice time, but I hadn't a lot of work, and I just made a goals. Actually, yeah, you see. Actually, I think it's a great idea if you have a clear goal, one big clear goal, and for 100 days. So it's a cool idea. But now I understand that it's not for me, just for daily planning. Then I tried a strict planner with a strict time. I can even say now that it's not for me, because I don't like something like that. Actually, you see, it's not for me. I'm more like art person, more artist in my soul, so it is not my case. But yeah, I tried it, and a few months were it was enough for me. It were enough for me. It's a few months, so I stopped, and I didn't continue it. And next, I try to buy something like that. It's so funny, but it will cost a lot of money. Just I even don't remember, but yeah, these planners like that, which have picturesque ideas, picturesque some pages. It's too pretty and sweet for real girl. I understand it, and for me it was the best idea. You see it, so for understanding. Even here is a month's planner and a week's planner. Yeah, you see, for each month it is 4 weeks. Even for my budget planner and some pages without something. So it was funny, of course, but it is not real planner which I like. But you see, it is for the next year. I also bought it. But for your understanding, I went ahead and done like probably half of my plans. For example, I planned like 100%. My old task is 100%. I even have done a 50% for understanding. So it's not really cool. I had a lot of plans. Oh, books, yeah. I like books very much. I like reading. I'm actually now I go for a books club and talking about books. I really like it, but continue to planner. So It is too sweet, it is too cool for a real girl. It is like an American, typically American planner or a diary, but no, it is not great at all. The next my idea was something like that. It is more useful actually, and generally I started understand that yeah, I have had a new system of planning. Actually, you see, just for a drawing, for languages, for a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and yeah, it was a system of training for different courses, but it is doesn't work. All these planners, they didn't work for me. It was just spending, wasting of money and my time, my energy, and as a result, I just became an exhausted and burning out. That's all. I mean, hadn't done like 70% of my plan, like a plan for a year, plan for a month, a plan for a week, a plan for a day. Sometimes, of course, have I had done I read something, but not generally. So it was a trouble. And why? Maybe you have a question why it didn't work. And I have an answer for you. It didn't work because it wasn't for me. It wasn't a system which I prefer. It were stereotypes which I listened, which I repeated in my life, and stereotypes which made my daily life, my productivity so badly, and I felt exhausted because firstly, I didn't all exercise, all activity, all plans which I have planned. The second, there was too much information which you even didn't need. So I hope you understand that it was a lot of years of practicing. It was a lot of years of studying. It was a lot of years with my tears, with my anger, with my nervous. For now, I made a special type of planning. It is my structure which I used. It is my structure which have used a lot of my friends, and they trying to do it, and they just say me, oh my god, it really worked. Oh my god, I even haven't haven't been so productivity than I am now with your scheme, with your type of planning, you know. And actually, I know I'm doing video for you, and I'm telling you my story. And why because started my morning started from a running morning. I'm not a morning bird. I'm not a sunny person. I like to sleep a lot of, and I like to wake up like I don't know 11 or 12 o'clock. It's okay for me. But now I have a special scheme, so I understand that I have wake up in the fixed time, and that's okay for me. And I trying to explain you. Okay, let's go. I wake up at 8 o'clock last week, and because now I'm studying a lot of the summer finished, and I started a lot of new courses. I started studying, and I entered an online university of psychology, and I'm also trying to make my qualification higher. And then I have just homework in my simple place where I studying, and I have a psychological university, and I have learned English language, of course, because I'm not a fluent speaker. I don't have a C1 or C2 level, and I'm trying to practicing it. I'm go to course. I go to course, special English course, and I practicing them my English because I'm going to pass a test, an IELTS test, or a Cambridge exam, or a TOEFL. I'm not sure TOEFL especially, no, but it will be or IELTS or a Cambridge. So now I have really productivity and hard year. I haven't had something before, and I haven't been so productivity in all my life, because just only now I have this special type of planning, and it helps me. And then I have my social medias. I have to make a video for you, for my TikTok account, for my Telegram channel, for my thoughts. Actually, it is new platform, and I actually make posts for them, and for Instagram, of course. For all, I have to develop all my social medias in one time, and while I make for one, and then I have to make for another, and that's okay for me. Actually, I just started to learn Iranian language for studying abroad, for studying, for having a master or bachelor degree in Italian, or even doctor's degree. And I have a lot of tasks. But you just understand, you just imagine that in one day, one person have to make all these tasks and have to make all this activity. I haven't said about sport activities. I haven't said about my meditation and other self-developing activities like podcasts, like reading books, like something like that. I haven't mentioned about speaking with friends, meeting with friends, and spending time with my family, because it also my areas of life, it also my files, and yeah, and also I'm preparing now for exams. I'm preparing math, I'm preparing Ukrainian language, I'm preparing literature Ukrainian, I prepare also English and Ukrainian history, because I'm from Ukraine. Hello. And yeah, now I live in a stress situation, actually, in Ukraine. I live in Odessa now. And that's okay for me. I don't say that, oh my god, I feel so nervous because of exams, because of something like that, because. It's just a stupid words. Like, actually, it's just a simple talk about nothing. Because you haven't had this results if you didn't plan, if you haven't planned some in scheme, in like type of planning which you need. You even don't have to understand what you have to do, because you don't have a structure. Structure, it is discipline. Discipline, it is structure. Well, guys, this video was too long, and I think we have to end it on this note. But it is not the end at all, because I'm going to make the second part, which you're going to continue discuss over most important topic about planning and study. So subscribe on my channel for more motivation, useful, interesting psychological content, and try your feedback. What you think about that? What's your problem about that? How you feel? How you deal with planning and productivity and your motivation? And like this video for my productivity and my motivation. And yes, thank you for watching this video again. Subscribe for my channel, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.